Yeah. So today we're gonna be taking a look at Arbiter Frost. Uh, Before this, I think my high score on my last tutorial for this was like 195. Maybe it was even less than that, but when the last time I did this, um, completely changed my comp since then. I'm not running Ingrid. I'm not that unfortunate to have to run her. Uh, yeah. So we'll kind of go through the team, go through the builds, and why they are the way they are. So first we'll just kind of go in here. So we have Sulk. Uh, Probably has my best gear on my account. In fact, yeah, it's got to be my best gear on the account. I got a ton of attack on everything. A quad there, quad roll there. Basically, almost all quads, the exception of that one. All attack base as well, if you saw. So we're just trying to boost his attack as high as possible. I've seen some people go crit damage on him, or at least one crit damage piece. I didn't even try it. I don't really break this gear apart. He's in tier Twilight. That's my Sulk build. Dolores, just your typical Invig. High attack everywhere you can get it. Looking for attack and rage regen on all these on attack mains. Dolores, you know how to build her, or I hope you do. Arthur, I'm talking to you. Golden Scarab, for sure. Next we have Zilly. Zilly's just in my regular Guild Wasp build. I could probably tweak her a bit as well. I didn't actually look what most people were running on her. I just kind of sent her in with what she has on. So for her, she's got crit damage there, attack, and another attack, and then the crit damage set obviously on the left side. I didn't even look if I can get a better build on her. I just, like I said, I threw her in this. And then she has her maxed out wailing. Next, we have a Nye. So this is one of the big builds. For the longest time, I was running full attack like I was on my Sulk. And during this one, I noticed that a lot of people are running crit damage. So I tried it out, and it worked like a charm. One thing I will recommend everyone running a Nye is get some Rage Regen on her. It doesn't have to be like this high, but any Rage Regen is going to help. You're in a 5-minute fight. The more ults she's gonna auto cast these ults. This percentage that I'm at right now actually worked perfect for me. As you see when we'll do my run, Sulkadens doesn't delay her at all. Like sometimes if she's close to ult and you know that the ice isn't up yet, you could pop Sulk right away just to kind of delay her ult a little bit. But during my run, I didn't have to do that. Fortunately, there was when I was testing earlier and I got like I broke 2 million for the first time. I did it once there, but on my final run where I hit 2.2, I didn't even have to do it there. So, as far as her build's kind of similar. Crit damage, crit damage. Looking for the Rage Regen on that piece. Got some more Rage Regen there. Not crazy amount of attack speed either on this build. It's just a critter. And then just another crit damage set on the left side here. So nothing crazy really on her build, honestly. It's some ancient pieces, but compared to the other gear, it's kind of relaxed. And then finally, oh, we have Elowen, Invig, obviously. And then you want Euphoric on her. Get that attack speed. And then finally, we have Nasalt. Nasalt is another one I definitely changed the build up on. As you can see, I have a ton of crit damage on her as well. I still do have a fair amount of attack. This Vengeance set is very, very good for that. Get your crit damage and a little bit of attack bonus. I've had some fortunate pieces in here as well. And then as far as right side gear goes, crit damage, attack, crit damage. This is probably my best set of Soulbound, like other than the one that's on Sulkadens. So it's like really, this dungeon is, there's no doubt about it. High-end Codex is gear intensive. But even if you're not looking at the gear, like, or you don't have this quality of gear, you get an idea of what you need. It's crit damage mains. Obviously, they're not going to be all quads and stuff, but you have what you have. You could definitely still put up a very, very good score in Codex. All right, so we will hop into the run. I'll run one on manual, and then I'll show my auto. All right. So we will be invigging Nasalt, and Anai. The run I did earlier, where I hit like just right at 2 million, I realized I wasn't inviging the Assault. Something actually me and Fastidious did on his when we first ran his back in the day too, when he was running Twin Fiend. It happens. So yeah, I went on this whole tweak on stream of trying to rerun and perfect it, and then that's when I hit the 2.2 million. So I think there is a little bit of room for improvement. I thought I could hit around 2.3. There's some ults that just didn't go very well for me. There was some times where Solkadens was ulting and I didn't have Zilla 2 up, or I popped it too soon. So there's definitely some room for improvement, but I think I'm getting close to max out right now until I get more awakenings, honestly. So like the next big awakening is going to be the Anai A3. Okay, so right there I go with Zilla 2 and Solkadens right away. I want to get through this shield phase as quick as possible before he gets the Frost Tempest up. So you can see we go into the down phase and we actually start the run. Thing to note, if you don't know, Dolores can only be procced when the ice is up. So go ahead and proc that right away. And then we'll wait. He'll do his animation for the ice. On this first one, you have to be very quick. Otherwise, you're just going to get frozen with Dolores. So that's why I'm taking it slow, because I will immediately melt through this ice. So he does his AoE. And then I should get the animation here. There it is. As soon as that's going up, you could proc Dolores, and you can see just instantly melt through this. Once a is going off, the amount of damage you have is insane. He puts all the burns up, and it's just you really start to cook with DPS. Especially me, I have A3 Sulk, so he's getting even more damage off of it. It really helps add up quick. Right there, we'll proc Sulk. Boom. Waiting for these orbs to build up on when I'm proccing Sulk as well. I think I missed the Dolores 50. No, I hit. It's 50%. Right now, we're just kind of waiting. We're waiting for the ice. Here it is. We can proc Dolores. Melt right through this one. I'm going to wait till I get Zilla 2, and then you can see he's at 4 orbs, so he'll be at max damage. Boom. We'll just go with an assault right away. Early game, you're just trying to like roll through an assault. Like once you get like in the later rounds, I kind of tend to save an assault because you kind of need her to get through the ice. But as far as these early ones, you could just literally proc Dolores and you go right through it generally. You can see, oh no, I didn't proc in time. I almost delayed my Anai there, which I don't really want to do, because it should follow a similar run or similar pattern to my high run, which I didn't have to delay her at all. Boom. Going with Zilly. We are right through the ice block. Already at S with 3 minutes left. We are really cooking. I will say one thing with this dungeon, it is very tedious. It is a Dolores RNG show. You have the 50% chance of getting that 50% rage. If you don't hit that, you're really struggling. Towards the later rounds, it's not as big of a deal. You could still get the Dolores ult off, but these early ones, it's so much damage to be missing out on. See, this one's kind of close here. I delayed my assault or my Anai there, so you can see that's what I was talking about with the delay. So she's gonna finish up here. This is actually gonna probably work out perfectly as well for this next round, because she should come up during like the middle of the round. And also, I missed Dolores there, so it's gonna be very crucial that I have all these ready to go. Anai is gonna go off, and you're gonna see this ice just kind of dwindle down. He does so much damage here. Anaya is one of those champs that caught so much flack when she came out. She has been so crucial for this dungeon. I missed Dolores twice, actually. That's actually tragic. This one's not going to be a great run, especially because Anaya just went off. I probably actually just die here because I won't have that ready. I pretty much have no one ready at this point. But you can see what this is really rolling through. Sometimes it comes down to you're trying to pop Sulkadins to delay an eye. That was my issue, honestly, was I delayed her on this run, and that kind of screwed up everything because she would have been proccing here. And we would have been fine. And had we had Dolores going, it would have been really fine. So yeah, it's 166. Honestly, we can probably still get kind of close to triple S if we can keep Dolores up. Then put the treant down in time. We'll just run through this one, and then I'll go do another run on my high. But yeah, it's like I said, this run, it's just running this one over and over again. It's really just a Dolores RNG show, like I said. You're at 178 there, and we died with like a lot of time left. I think there was still a whole minute left. So there's a big, big maximum for this run. Big potential. We'll go look at the auto. Hopefully we get some good Dolores RNG there. Should be locked in for top 50 still, which I was very disappointed because how good and prevalent Ingrid is in this fight. I wasn't even going to run it, and then I was like, screw it, I'll give it a couple goes today on stream, and then my first few runs went very well, and then as soon as I hit that new high, I was like, okay, well, now I need to optimize it even more when I saw the assault wasn't actually tuned or getting invigged, so I was like, okay, we'll really go through it. And we ended up with that B score, so yeah, if you guys have any questions, definitely post them in the comments below. I should be on pretty much most of the day. So if you guys need some codex help, some last minute codex help, also feel free to join my Discord, ask questions in there. We have an ever growing community there. This has really been the only content to look forward to or really push lately. So see, I missed Dolores there. It's going to screw up this whole run. We still got through. She'll probably end up freezing herself right here, I'd assume. Yep. Yeah, so that's the one thing. Like I said, it's just an RNG show. Definitely not my favorite codex. I will get a full good run in here. I'll save an auto on, or I'll save a clip of one of my runs so you can see everything that's happening, and I'll just kind of speed through it. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll link the video after this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.